All right, it's a new day. We're not doing the usual humorous tease until you come back, Frontier. We want you back. But it's Bob and Groz wishing you a happy Memorial Day, number one, and still talk a little bit about our conversation with Pete Carroll yesterday. And we've discussed this on a couple of levels. And we did, when he first brought it up, there's going to be a three-way competition. I recall we did a video wondering the mechanics of it. How are you going to get those guys enough reps even to make a decision? And we had Pete in yesterday. You can catch the podcast on the page, and we sort of approached it again with him, but kind of in a different way in terms of when are you going to make the decision, and how do you think this is going to work just for the rest of the team. And still, I mean, what was his joke with you?
Well, I asked him, even if internally, something he's not divulging to the media and everybody else, do you have a date, like a deadline in mind as to when you'd make a decision? He said, yeah, the Saturday before the first game. Obviously, he's kidding.
Well, but I think it kind of speaks to one of the things that I've talked about with Carroll and these guys, Bob, is they really do believe they can do this differently. And this quarterback competition, we had Dave Wyman in on the show on Friday, and Wyman talked about how every year he was playing, his job was up and it wasn't secured, and how he kind of likes the approach. Fact of the matter is, in the NFL, as we illustrated before, there aren't many other teams doing this, and I really get the sense, even though everyone's saying Flynn looks better and looks like he's going to be the starter, I think Pete Carroll likes this competition idea. I think even if he's made up his mind now, he's not going to make it public till the end of the exhibition season. I think he's going to keep doing it this way. I think he likes this.
Well, and I think the competition, as it goes on, it'll be very clear who the starter is, and it will be Matt Flynn. I said that
after
from the very
game one.
beginning.
It sure looked like it. They won.
I just think that was the plan going in, and they can call it whatever they want, and they can divide up the snaps however they want. He's going to be the starter, barring just a massive collapse. So. But yeah, I do like the idea that, all right, even if he's got that in his mind, this is what we're going to stick with, and we're going to bring out the best in all of these guys. To me, the real battle is between Tarvaris Jackson and Russell Wilson as to who the backup is going to be. And I do believe that is a legitimate, they have no idea who that guy is going to be, whereas I believe they already know who their starter is. And maybe that's just part of the process of making it, you don't want to devalue their competition. You don't want to say, well, all right, we got a starter. Now you two are battling for the leftovers for second place. No, you got all three involved in this. Even though we'll go back to Flynn as your starter. The battle is between those two.
I think it's going about it a different way. First and foremost, Pete Carroll and company are going about it a different way.
And when you brought up what other people think of it,
he could care less. Kind of like us and our show. Not that we could care less, just, we don't care about your opinion. Wait a minute, that doesn't sound very good. We do care about your opinion a little bit. Have a great Memorial Day.